And
Amazing.
like,
That's cool.
it's
That's
just
interesting.
overall. But I like everybody else. I mean, man, you look at I respect his work and all of that. But I
Sure.
just,
But do you think when something happens like that, like you still see these wrestling fans? I love Chris Benoit. Do you think at some point, like when you do something like that, you've just washed away everything that was positive about you? Period. Like
well,
you
I
respect
think
his
everything has
wrestling,
an
but
asterisk. It's hard because now it's hard to talk about Benoit
hmm
without some degree thinking about all of this.
sure.
Like even if WWE hadn't wiped the history book of him, it doesn't matter because anytime we bring up even Chris's work, you're just like, fuck, they killed his family. Like it's
Yep.
just, I
Yep.
just don't think there's anything we can do about it. Like he kind of did it to himself through what he did, where
Yeah.
like you can't praise him without also like it's like you can't like think about it. Anybody who brings up anything about him, it's like you almost feel like you can't without referring to oh man, but
Right.
or at least even thinking it.
Sure. Well,
But like and I'm again, he wasn't a bad guy, man. He seemed it was just there was an intensity to him
there was something missing.
that was uncomfortable, and
Right.
then so and I'm not saying I encounter people like that all the time. It's just more I've learned to trust my instincts on like if there's an energy about somebody that feels off, like even if they're nice to me, I'll be I'll take a back step and
So,
all.
so on the other end, and I'm not trying to compare this, but like you worked with John Cena, right? Which we consider probably one of the final all-time greats in the industry.
Yeah.
But again, we're
Yeah.
just fans. We know nothing. What was your feeling when you met John Cena? And or is it true to the rumors that John would try to hold back people such as yourself because of your look and the possibility of you taking his spot?
I would have never thought that at the time. Like, cause I always when at that time I just was like, dude, you're the world champion. You're John Cena. Like, and even when people would say that about Hunter, and I always thought the same thing. I was just like, man, you're Hunter. But you look back at certain instances and you could make a case for that. But like, still in my mind, it still refers back to like, man, but you, or you know what I mean? Like, what do you have